This is famed physicist Neil deGrasse Tyson's secret technique to get exactly what you want from the universe. In response to being asked about reality being a simulation, Neil deGrasse Tyson said, "I find it hard to argue against the possibility. I've been public on the fact that I am waiting for someone to convince me that we do not live in a simulation." But what does Neil deGrasse Tyson mean by that? And he says, quote, "You look at our computing power today and you say, I have the power to program a world inside of a computer. Well, imagine in the future where you have even more power than you have now and you can create characters that have free will and their own perception. So in this world, you are programming the laws that govern that world. Now you're a character in that world and you think you have free will and you say, I want to invent a computer. So you do. Hey, I want to create a world within my computer. And then that world creates another world inside of the computer. And then you have simulations all the way down the universe. Now, in order to use this technique properly, I invite you to imagine that the simulation isn't just a computer, right? Maybe we just think of it as a computer because our minds can't comprehend the possibility of it happening in the universe outside of a computer. But instead of there being different levels on the computer, instead there's infinite parallel realities that are happening simultaneously for you right now, all on different frequency bandwidths. And you as a soul chose to jump down into these lower density, third dimensional worlds in order to obtain mastery of your five senses via your consciousness. I'm not telling you what to believe, but what if it is true that the simulation has infinite realities and infinite possibilities for your future? And truly that question changed my life. I decided to suspend my disbelief and just do an experiment. So I dropped out of college, I made a success hypnosis for myself, and I started imagining the reality of my successes. I started imagining I was shifting levels in a game where I had everything that I wanted. I entered the simulation in my own mind of my YouTube channel going viral, my books being translated into other languages, large sums of money coming, perfect health, meeting my soulmates, starting a wonderful family. Instead of picking up a controller for a PS2 or for an Xbox, I plugged my success hypnosis in and I traveled into different levels in the universal video game. And the results really were quite amazing. You can use my free success hypnosis right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, pinned to the comments and in the description. And while we're on the subject of hypnosis and the simulation, deGrasse Tyson says that it's all kind of like the Truman Show. In the movie, he can try to escape, but in this reality of a simulation, if you were programmed by something, there's nothing you can do. You're stuck with that program. But I kind of disagree. So let me ask, if you were programmed, which you actually are you stuck that way? And this is where Sigmund Freud's work comes in. He says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The unconscious or the subconscious is the simulation program that you've inherited from the world around you, from your childhood, from your parents, from your schools, from your media, from your friends. If you do not become conscious of your unconscious programming within this simulation, you can never control the simulation. Just imagine that the simulation is infinite realities and infinite possibilities, and they're all in this invisible quantum field. But what you experience is determined by your unconscious programming that controls 99% of our life. You keep having the same financial struggles, and then you say, the world is unfair. You have a logical reason why you're financially struggling. You're believing what your five senses are telling you. And as Sigmund Freud says, the unconscious mind directs your life and you will call it fate. But it's not predetermined fate. It's just that you think it is because your consciousness is controlled by what you perceive with your five physical senses on the third dimensional plane. And unlike Grand Theft Auto, the cosmic simulation we're all living in is what allows you to recreate every single neurosynaptic connection you ever could have, becoming conscious of this truth. You now control the simulation instead of being controlled by it. Listen to me, my friend. You aren't a helpless player in the game. You aren't controlled by uncontrollable forces in the realm of fate. You're just unaware your unconscious programming is blocking you from accessing new possibilities in the game. So DeGrasse Tyson says, quote, "So now, close your eyes, throw a dart. Which of these infinite universes are you going to land in? The first one that you think is real, the one you can see with your five senses, or the gazillion waiting for you?" Now the question is, what is waiting for you? But get ready for the most mind-blowing part. Tyson asks, what do simulations ultimately have in common as they advance? They have the power to simulate themselves. In other words, outside forces that have programmed you do not need to run your reality any longer. What if the ultimate level of enlightenment in this dimension you're in right now is for you to realize that you have the power to create your own simulation? What if you're not participating in one that you have no control over, but instead you're here to take the video game controller, build the perfect character, invent your own personal simulation, rebuild your bank account, your health, your body, your love life. And when you do, people will call you lucky because they don't understand. It's not fate. You've just decided to realize you have the power to simulate yourself. So please listen to me closely. You are no longer the guy or gal with no money, struggling to get by, the one with the health problems, the one that's lacking the confidence, the one in the dead-end job. Pick a new possibility from this infinite probability universe. Now, you're the one in your dream car. You're the one with the big sales. You're the one with the great news. You're the one with the new love. You're the one with the healthy, happy family. You're the one that's driving your dream car while the sun hits your face, and as you drive by, people are looking at you from their old rust buckets, wondering how you escaped the Matrix. And you pull up at a stoplight and you see a 17-year-old kid next to you and he wonders, how the heck did you get that car? How the heck did you get that house? How the hell did you look like you have so much freedom? But you know the truth. You put the game in your own hands and you decided to see how far the rabbit hole goes. Again, I'm not asking you to believe anything. I'm asking you to do your own experiment. Suspend your disbelief and see, maybe reality's not what it seems. As DeGrasse Tyson said, now close your eyes, throw a dart. Which of these infinite universes are you going to land in? The first one that you think is real, the one you can see with your five senses, or the gazillion waiting for you now? So as Bill Hicks said, buy the ticket, take the ride. If you're ready to take the ride, get my free success hypnosis right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's my free success hypnosis. Use it to upgrade the programming and start imagining while you're listening to it, you're stepping into your own video game for the money, for the love, for the health, for whatever it is that you want. Get it for free right there down below. Comment down below, I love this video if you enjoy it. Smash the like button, subscribe, bell notification, and check out my Elon Musk simulation reality secret video. I think you're going to enjoy that as well.